What's good, YouTube? Crow Sticks coming at you, another YouTube video. Um, well, guys, we can't actually talk about cancel culture because I believe that on the internet, the social medias, things of that nature, there's this group of people that are just wanting to be fake outraged at everything. Or they see that accusing somebody could either give them clout or make them a financial gain. That's sick. That is something sickening. That is something that's taught in the home, taught to play the victim. And I'm not really sure where it derives itself from. I could say the Me Too movement, but even the Me Too movement has more people that are unjustly accusing people of inappropriate acts instead of presenting the facts. Let's get into this one thing. When did it become wrong to be your gender? When did it become wrong for a man to be a man and a woman to be a woman? When did it become wrong for the opposite gender to try and court somebody that person is interested in, and now it's inappropriate to do any of that? You can't even go on a social media and say, "Hey, you're cute," without somebody saying, "Me too, me too," just because they're not attracted to you or you didn't give them the form of attention that they want. Like, oh, this is the girl that I'm interested in. She's in a YouTube video. Go like her page. Links in the description, such and such and such. When did that become a thing? Because people are just now thinking, oh, it's attacking the gaming industry. It ain't been. It's not that it ain't been attacking the gaming industry. It's just that they were few and far between. Now it's a bunch of people mad because they can't make any money off of a platform, and they targeted a bunch of YouTubers and Twitch streamers. But the thing's been constant and prevalent. One notable one is Angry Joe Show. Everybody knows who Angry Joe is. Well, and if you don't know who Angry Joe is, you've been living under a rock. He been around a long time, and he was, a YouTuber with a bunch of other people in a completely different group. But he did game reviews, and he put a little funny twist on it, or he out the community or whatever it was at that moment in time and how to fix a problem. But now he's getting accused of inappropriate actions when he was being a man, and his accuser has a boyfriend. And to not look bad, she decided to come up with an excuse as she was sexually assaulted by Mr. Joe Vargas. And that could be further from the truth, because even in all the evidence, because I've been looking at YouTube videos or the evidence itself, her story was very inconsistent. I'm making a YouTube video. Do you have to give you have to give some feedback? What do you mean? Okay, it's not good. Cause I'm not deleting this. Hiccups. Okay. Okay. Back to the subject. She completely threw me off. His accuser, just not to look bad, decided to out Joe, if you will, about what happened back in 2018 at a hotel. But you could tell it was very exaggerated, and some of the information is so questionable. Uh huh. Okay. Miss Hiccups, I got you. For you guys' information, there's a baby in my arm. That's the reason why the camera's not steady. Um, it's one of those things where even if you wanted to believe her, her story is so all over the place. Can I please get my thoughts? Anyway, it's so much going on, and her story's all over the place that it's hard to believe her. It's really hard to believe her. And because of that, I mean, the whole situation is similar to a certain YouTuber that I've covered, which I'm not going to get back into. It's not really that much of a deal anymore. I mean, that community is just a bunch of stupid dumbasses anyway, and they really need to. There shouldn't be any form of order. It really should be that community needs to just die already. Hell, I'll play Pokemon myself if I need any of that. But you know the community now. All I'm saying is Joe has every right to be a man. Joe has every right to try to put his mat game down on a woman to get the results that he's looking for. That doesn't mean that he's entitled to something. If she says no, that's perfectly fine. But before y'all start me tooing and council culturing people, y'all gotta understand that there's this such thing as being attracted to somebody. Don't let the fact that you aren't attracted to somebody affect somebody in a form of, oh, me too, he sexually assaulted me. When at the end of the day, you have to go through this thing called the courting phase, or at least trying to court somebody to get a result. Your mama didn't just walk up to your daddy and say, you my man. Your daddy didn't just walk up to your mama and just say, you my woman. It was some talking that had to be done. Some people had to get to know somebody. That's all that it is. But this is Crow Sticks. I'm just talking out the side of my neck. Have a great one.